Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss about producer-consumer problem. In interprocess communication there are few problems. First we will be discussing all the problems and then we will go with a solution. This is the first problem called producer-consumer problem. Here a producer process will be there and a consumer process will be there. Means two processes. A producer process produces information and the consumer process will be consuming the information or data. We will see the diagram for better understanding. Okay. Normally we will take an example like a compiler may produce assembly code which is consumed by an assembler. And the assembler in turn may produce object modules which are consumed by a loader. Here in the first case, compiler is doing a job of producer and assembler is doing a job of consumer. And in the second case, assembler is now doing a job of producer and loader is doing a job of consumer. Okay. Now we will see the producer-consumer problem with an example. Here I have taken a good example for your better understanding where the chef here acts as a producer and the customer acts as a consumer here. Okay, and for this example I will take up two main things called a barbecue restaurant and a normal restaurant. If you know about barbecue, there what happens? Unlimited food is provided there. If you pay some 1,000 rupees, there unlimited food will be provided. You can eat anything. Just pay 1,000 rupees and you will be given with unlimited food items there. Whereas in normal restaurant, what happens? Whatever the items are there, you have to pay. If you pay for a particular item, then that particular item will be on your table. Okay, this is about normal restaurant and barbecue restaurant. We will go with the first example called barbecue. Okay, now here in this case we have taken an example of barbecue restaurant where chef acts as a producer and customer acts as a consumer. The here shared resource is a table. In the barbecue restaurant, the shared resource is a table. Means producer will put the food items on the table, shared resource, and customer will take the food items from the table itself. So as table is used for producer and consumer, here table acts as a shared resource. Okay. Now producer in the barbecue restaurant will be keeping unlimited food items on the table. But consumer is unable to eat those many items. Okay, producer is going on putting so many items on the table, shared resource. But here consumer is unable to take up all those items kept on the table. So what happened? What is the problem here? The food is wasted. If producer is keeping some 10 food items on the table, the customer is taking only 5 items from the table. Then remaining 5 food items are getting wasted here. That is one of the problem in producer-consumer problem. And the second problem, we will take an example of a normal restaurant. There what happens? Only limited food is provided. So what happens? The chef, the producer, will be putting only 3 items on the table for which the customer has paid the bill. And now customer has taken all the 3 items and completed. Now customer still want more food items, but producer is not giving those food items because here in this restaurant you have to pay for everything and consumer is not having money and he is not paying anything, so producer is not giving anything. So what happens, though the shared resource is empty, the table is empty, producer is not putting any food items on the table, and consumer is not unable to take the food items because on the table there is nothing, because he did not pay for those food items. Okay, this is another problem. So in producer consumer problem there are two main problems. The first one is producer is fast. In first barbecue restaurant example, producer is too fast in producing so many items on the table. And in the second example, consumer is too fast and he's taken all the food items kept on the table and he's waiting for some more, but producer is not producing. This is the another problem. Producer consumer problem. The only solution is shared memory and semaphores. We will discuss about semaphores in next videos. Now we are discussing only the problems on the IP. Will share a common fixed size buffer. What is that common fixed size buffer? A table. Okay. Producer and consumer will access the same shared memory. Shared memory is a table here. In this example, the shared memory is a table. Producer and consumer have to be synchronized, otherwise problems will arise. If both chef and customer is not synchronized, then problems will arise. Because here customer want to eat many items, but producer is not giving, because customer has not paid the bill. Customer and producer, for customer only producer is producing items and customer is taking items from the producer, but this customer and producer are unknown to each other. They are only checking the table, they are only accessing the shared resource called table. Both are taking from the shared resources, both are accessing the shared resources called table, but these two, the consumer process and the producer process, is unknown to each other. If they are not synchronized, then these two problems will be arised. What are those two problems? First one is producer is fast. Means there is no limit on the buffer size. Producer can keep on so many items on the table. Okay, there is no limit. But consumer is not taking those food items. So food is getting wasted. That is the first problem. And the second problem is consumer is fast. In normal restaurant, consumer is taking all the items, but producer is not producing those many items because customer has not paid the bill of those items. These are the two main process. You can take up the example of normal C code also, where the buffer size will be some 10 and producer is filling the data in the buffer. All 10 memory spaces are filled and consumer is not taking the data from the buffer. Okay, so here producer is very fast and consumer is very slow. This is one of the problem. And another problem is the producer is not filling the buffer size. But what is the buffer size? 10. And but producer has given only filled only three memory spaces in the buffer. And consumer already taken the 3 items and is waiting for some more data items from the producer, but producer is not keeping. So what is the problem with the consumer here? Here consumer is very fast. The process B is very fast, and every time the process B have to check the buffer. It has to come to the buffer, it has to check, and there is nothing in the buffer. Again the process B have to go back. So to go and check also, a CPU scheduler is needed for the process, because CPU scheduler is the one which helps the process to execute the work of the process. So every time, even for checking whether buffer is full or not by the processor, a CPU scheduler is needed. So CPU scheduler time is wasted here. That is one of the problems in producer consumer problem. These are the two main problems considered in producer consumer problem, which are resolved by using semaphores. And what is the semaphores, that we will see in our next videos. For now, this is all about producer-consumer problem. Thank you.